I'm Tim Smith with the Adams County Historical Society, and welcome to another Monuments Monday on a rather breezy Monday afternoon. So here we are at the statue to John Lawrence Burns. Of course, he's well known for being a civilian from the town that ran out and joined in the fighting on July 1st. He was wounded during the battle. After the fighting, Matthew Brady recorded a photograph of him. He met Abraham Lincoln on November 19th, 1863. He obtained a pension from the United States government. N.C. Wyatt did an illustration of him, and he became somewhat of a national celebrity. There was a movement for a monument to John Burns as early as 1887. And in 1901, the Pennsylvania State Legislature passed an act approving a monument. The monument was sculpted by a guy named Albert Bureau. His brothers had a foundry in Philadelphia, the Bureau brothers, and they created the cast of the monument. In 1902, in January, they put the base here. It's actually a boulder estimated to weigh about 5 tons from Big Round Top. And in February of 1902, they placed the bronze statue on the rock. But it wasn't actually dedicated until July 1st, 1903. In a ceremony held at the 40th anniversary of the Battle of Gettysburg. And you probably know I wrote a book about John Burns, and I've been studying John Burns all my life. And it's amazing to me that we still are uncovering new information. Somebody
say new information? So I can remember more than 30 years ago coming out to this spot with you, Tim, and you telling me that the John Burns Monument had been moved. It had originally been there, and then when they straightened out the road, they had to move it so it would be closer to the road. And I'm just amazed, since your book came out, how many cool new pieces of information you find. Of course, if you write a book, you get some of the best stuff after that book comes out, right? But just a couple weeks ago, I was perusing and scanning around the Smithsonian Institution's website. You can search all the Smithsonian libraries at once now, and they have uploaded high-resolution imagery now, and especially of Matthew Brady and other photographers' collections. So they have all these glass plates now. In Tim's books, there is almost like a catalog of John Burns photos, but they continue to emerge, and I just, on a whim, sent one to Tim that I don't know if he had seen before, and it turns out there are these high-resolution 40, 50, 70 megabytes where you can really zoom in and see what John Burns is wearing and carrying. I posted a picture of it the other day, and people started scrutinizing the gun. Is that the Gettysburg gun? Is it a prop gun or anything like that? So I'm just amazed to this day, photographically, we find new stuff, things on the border of a photo, photos that haven't been published, or new details in a photo because we can finally see them in higher resolution.
And with these photographs, you know, John Burns became somewhat of a national celebrity. And whenever he went out on tour after the Civil War, he would stop by a photographer's studio and have his image taken. And I highlighted in my book that we have images of him from Harrisburg and New York and Philadelphia and even Chicago as he traveled around the country. And we knew that he went to Matthew Brady's studio. We knew that there were several different poses taken and images are available. You can buy them on eBay or auction sites of Burns in this photo shoot, but these negatives show 6 or 8 poses of him in just incredibly high resolution.
And let me say that one of them really occurred to me because he looks like he's got a lighthearted look on his face, okay? He's practically smiling, but because he's John Burns, the angles of his lips are still turned down. That's about as happy as he got, is almost frowning.
And we're going to put a link in the description to that collection of photographs so everyone can get on and enjoy them.
Thanks for having me, Tim.
So remember, if you like the content that we put on our YouTube channel, please like and subscribe.